It is not like I magically woke up one day and was like, oh crap, I'm 100 pounds overweight. Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. My name is Sarah and I'm on a mission to lose 100 pounds my way. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I would love it if you went ahead and subscribed. That way you can follow along on my journey to lose this 100 pounds. You might even learn some helpful tips and tricks that'll help you in your weight loss journey. Plus, we can support each other on our journey towards a healthier lifestyle. If this isn't your first time here, then thank you so much for coming back. I am so appreciative of your support. It really, truly means the world to me. As a lot of you might know, on Friday, I hit a pretty major milestone on my weight loss journey. I hit the 20 pounds lost mark. If you didn't catch that video, I'll go ahead and link it up here so you can check it out later. But you guys, that is 20% of my weight loss journey. I still have 80 pounds to go, but man, I am feeling super pumped up and really motivated to get the rest of this weight off. This really got me to thinking about just how much I have really learned over the last 3 months since I began this journey. And a lot of these lessons I learned the hard way. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the top 5 lessons that I learned on my weight loss journey that I hope will help you either start your weight loss journey, improve your weight loss journey, or if you've maybe fallen off track, they will help you get back into it and recommitted and digging deep for that fire within you. So lesson number 1 is be kind to yourself. I think most of us have probably felt pretty crappy about our weight at one point or another in our lives. I know that I personally used to make myself feel really bad about my weight pretty often. I'm telling you, when you start being kind to yourself, you will experience a world of change beyond just weight loss. When you actually start talking to yourself, using your inner voice, or even if it's out loud when you're looking in the mirror, if you start talking to yourself more kindly, you're going to want to start treating yourself more kindly too. And that means providing your body with better food, just taking care of yourself better in a lot of different ways. So the next time that you are feeling badly about yourself or starting that negative self-talk, I want you to flip that around and think about if you would ever say that to another person in real life. And if the answer is no, then you probably should stop saying it to yourself. This is something that has really taken me a long time to overcome, but when I started being kind to myself and treating myself as I would treat my friends or my family or others in general, then I started feeling mentally better about myself and actually wanting to take care of myself more. Lesson number 2 is make time for exercise. I think that is probably the number one thing that keeps us from really getting out there and just integrating fitness into our healthy lifestyle, is that we can't find the time. Now, don't get me wrong, if you just change your diet alone, you're gonna achieve great things. You're gonna lose weight for sure, but you will start feeling it even more when you start fitting in little bits of exercise. Now, I'm not talking anything extreme here. You don't have to go out and run a 5K. You can go out for a short walk just around the block. Start small, build your way up until you find something that you really like. There are other ways you can integrate little bits of fitness into your everyday tasks. Maybe when you're cooking dinner, do some squats between whatever you have to stir on the stove, or get up from your desk every couple minutes and do a few little quick exercises, maybe just a few quick jumping jacks. It doesn't have to be, this whole 30-minute to an hour workout session for it to be effective in your journey. You can do little bits that add up to big changes. But the important thing is making time. And that means if you have to sacrifice something, think about that idle time that you're not utilizing. Maybe it's the time that you're just kind of vegging around on the couch. What would change if you were to actually do little bits of fitness in that time? For me, I had to make the time, so I started waking up early, which I'll link to that video where you can see where I talked about that there. I actually wake up now at 6:15 a.m. just so I can exercise. Lesson number 3 is do not let the scale be your only measure of success. There are going to be weeks when the scale is not your friend. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. You could go through my videos and see that even though I was pretty consistent, I didn't always consistently show a loss on the scale. But even though I maybe didn't lose on the scale, I was losing inches. So definitely want to take body measurements. If you have a measuring tape, they're really inexpensive ones on Amazon. I also made a video that you can check out where I talked about how to take body measurements. And then think about other things like maybe your clothes are fitting a little bit looser. Maybe your seatbelt isn't as hard to buckle. There are a lot of little things that show positive change that the scale doesn't always. So do not rely on the scale alone. Lesson number 4 is to rally a support network. You guys, I have said this literally a million times, but it is so worth repeating. You do not have to go about this alone. There are tons of other people who are in the same boat as you, trying to lose weight, and guess what? They want to support you. If you don't have a close friend or a family member who you want to confide your goals in, then find either an online forum, maybe something like Reddit, or start your own YouTube journey like I did and tell people that goal. There's something about telling other people that really makes you hold yourself more accountable, and then you have all those people to hold you accountable as well. And believe me, you can look through the comments on some of my videos, people will call you out when you don't stick to what you're supposed to be doing, or they will cheer you on when you've had a bad day and you talk about it. The important thing is that they're there for you, and having and building that sense of community and support has really been a game changer for me, and I do not think that I would have been as successful as I've been so far in the last 3 months that if I did not have this community to support me. And I'm telling you this because I have started this journey and failed probably 100 times over the course of my life. But the only thing that is different for me this time is that I have my YouTube channel and my YouTube family pretty much that supports me and helps me along. And it really, really has been life-changing. And last but not least, lesson number 5 is be consistent. Having one bad week or even 2 bad weeks or a bad day or a bad month doesn't mean that the journey is canceled. I know what I did to gain this weight. I consistently overate. I consistently ate junk food. I consistently sat on my butt and didn't do anything. It is not like I magically woke up one day and was like,
oh crap, I'm 100 pounds overweight.
It didn't happen like that. There were things that were done consistently that got me to where I was when I started this in April. So it makes sense that in order to successfully lose the weight, I have to consistently do things that make me lose weight. So consistently eat healthy, consistently eat less, consistently move more. You see where I'm going? You have to stick to it. No matter how rough the journey gets, you just gotta keep going and don't quit. Now that being said, there are things that are gonna get in the way every now and then, and you either have to adapt or accept what happened and then move on and just continue on with being consistent and working towards your goals. So wherever you are in your journey, just do not quit. Do not give up. Don't let setbacks hold you back forever. Just keep going. You're gonna hit your goals. I know it. And if you've started a journey and maybe you've fallen off, well, don't sweat it. You can get back into it. So what are some lessons that you have learned the hard way on your journey that you think would be helpful to others? Go ahead and drop a comment below. That way we can all share our tips and tricks and the lessons that we've learned on our own weight loss journeys. I really appreciate your support on my journey. Again, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that now. I'm also gonna link to another helpful video over on the side here that I hope you'll check out. I really appreciate your support and for hanging around on my weight loss journey. So until next time, I'll see you real soon.